Chapter 13, A Dark Past Revealed. Night covered the city of Celonia in its starry pall as the team rushed to escape the betrayal they had discovered at the Shadow Alliance base. The tension was palpable in the air, and the revelation of a traitor in their midst had shaken the foundations of their trust. As they made their way through dark alleys and underground passages, the oppression of the night hung over them, as if the whispers of the wind carried with them the darkest secrets of the city. Each step echoed in his ears, filled with disturbing whispers that spoke of betrayal and deceit. The echo of their own heartbeats betrayed the anxiety that consumed them as they fled from an enemy who, in his own betrayal, had torn the bonds of trust they had woven throughout their arduous struggle. The darkness, an ally of the shadows, hid their tense faces and gazes full of unanswered questions. The route they followed seemed to lead to the very heart of the secrets they had sworn to reveal, but it also plunged them into uncertainty. The passageways they traveled were filled with whispers of the past and shadows of an uncertain future, and although danger lurked around every corner, they knew that only by facing the truth could they find the redemption and justice they so longed for. Róman couldn't help but look askance at the Duchess. There was a mystery that surrounded her, a dark past that until now had remained hidden. He knew that the key to understanding the situation lay within her, and it was time for the truth to come to light. Finally, when they were safe in a secret location, a collective sigh of relief passed through the team. The frantic flight through the alleys and underground passages had brought them to the point of exhaustion, but had also brought them closer to the enemy that stalked them. Breathing heavily and sweat soaking their foreheads, they found themselves in a hidden corner, a kind of temporary shelter in the midst of the storm. They had reached this safe place thanks to the Duchess' secret knowledge of the city and its intricate connections. Dr. Nova, with her intense gaze, pulled a small device from her pocket and began examining the hallways they had crossed. She discovered a pattern in the Alliance's surveillance, a sign that they had been close to being caught on several occasions. A wave of unease washed over the team as they realized they had been one step away from capture. The anonymous figure who had betrayed them had inside information on their moves, and she was determined to see them fail. At that moment, the Duchess spoke with a trembling voice, revealing a secret that she had kept for a long time. She explained that her connection to the Alliance came from her youth, when she had been involved in a group of political opponents fighting for justice in the city. The Alliance had stalked her ever since, trying to silence her and neutralize her influence. The truth that emerged shed light on their current motivations and the complexity of the plot in which they were trapped. Now, more than ever, they realized that they were playing a dangerous game with a lot at stake, and they had to decide how to deal with the information they had unearthed. Róman took the lead and asked, "Duchess, the time has come for you to tell us the truth. What do you know about the Alliance and its betrayal?" The Duchess looked around her, making sure no one heard them. "My connection to the Alliance is deeper than I ever imagined it would be. Many years ago, before I became a Duchess, I was working undercover for a government organization. My mission was to infiltrate the Alliance and obtain information about their operations." Hit, with his analytical mind, asked, "And what was the purpose of your infiltration?" Dr. Nova nodded, interested in unraveling the enigma. The Duchess sighed before answering. Back then, the Alliance was suspected of developing dangerous technology that could threaten all of humanity. My mission was to stop them and ensure the safety of the city and the world. Róman, surprised by the revelation, continued, "So how did you end up becoming Duchess?" The question hung in the air, waiting for an answer that would shed light on his transition from spy to city leader. The Duchess responded with sadness in her voice, "My mission became personal when I discovered that my brother was involved with the Alliance. I couldn't expose him, so I decided to follow another path. When my brother died under mysterious circumstances, I inherited his title as Duchess. But I never stopped following the Alliance closely, waiting for the right moment to act." As they processed the revelation, a noise echoed through the tunnel. They prepared to face a new danger, but what they found left them stunned. A hooded figure was approaching them, and when the hood fell, it revealed someone they hadn't expected to see. Dr. Nova exclaimed in surprise, "It's your brother, Duchess." The figure approaching them was the Duchess's brother, whom they believed to be dead. Surprise and moral conflict filled the air as they faced the presence of the one who had once been on the other side of the line. The Duchess's brother looked at them with eyes full of sadness and remorse. "I need your help. The Alliance has advanced their plans and I cannot stop them alone. My loyalty changed when I realized the consequences of their actions." The team was in a moral dilemma. On the one hand, they had the opportunity to further unravel the plot of the Alliance with the help of the Duchess brother, but on the other, the betrayal and shady past raised questions about their trustworthiness. The decisions they made from that moment on would have a profound impact on the future of Celonia and the fate of the world.